Oh, we can't put that. We can't put that.
No, we have to add that in there.
No.
We're keeping it in there.
No, we can't. I'll get in so much trouble.
Oh, well. Start us off, my good sir.
Welcome to Two Broke Dudes.
That's right, we're back. And we're going to discuss Fast and Furious 7. Sorry, Furious 7.
Furious.
Did you see the ending? It's online.
No, I haven't. What is it?
And we're going to spoil it right now. So...
Like, I'm not even going to spoil it. Do you mind if I spoil it?
Do you really give a shit about the Fast and Furious 7 ending?
I'm not going to lie, I really want to see
Okay,
Furious.
so this is how it ends. Because, of course, it's the goodbye to Paul Walker.
Uh-huh.
So the way it ends is it ends with them all hanging out at the beach. They just finished their thing, whatever they're doing, I don't know, but they're all hanging out at the beach. Vin Diesel's sitting there, and they have this sad song playing in the background. Paul Walker's playing with this kid that he had with Vin Diesel's sister in the movie, you know, and they're having a great time. And he's just like, you know, he kind of has that look of like he accepts like he's with his family now. I'm not gonna call him on the next heist with us, type of thing. I'm gonna let him go. And then they're hugging, and then they hug, and they look at the sunset, and Vin Diesel turns around and gets in the car that he drove in the very first movie and starts driving down the road. And the song's still playing. He gets to a stop sign. He's sitting there, and he looks over, and then Paul Walker pulls up, and he's like, "Not leaving without me, are you?" And he looks in the most terrible-looking CGI face ever, him just like,
Oh!
And Vin Diesel like looks over and smiles, and they both look ahead. And then they both just drive, and then they just drive along the road, and then from there it does like cutaways to all starting with the first Fast and Furious, going through all the Fast and Furious, like kind of a montage showing Paul Walker, and then as they're driving through the hills, and then he looks over and he looks over as they're driving, and he's like, I realized that we started out as enemies and we became good friends. And in the end, we're not only family, but you're my brother. And then they split, and then Paul Walker's car drives into the sunset, and then it says, you know, dedicated to Paul Walker, and then the film ends. Finn. End. Cut to credits.
You know they're already working on number 8, right?
Yeah. He said that Vin Diesel let slip that it's going to take place in New York now. And even
what part of New York?
Downtown, I don't know.
Brooklyn?
Probably. But Eva Mendes is rumored to supposedly be in it now. So, yeah, they're supposed to bring in Eva Mendes from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Let's watch it.
Unless she gets butt naked, like in what's it called, that film?
Well, in Furious 7, they bring they bring in the dude.
Training Day. Oh, she's butt naked. Training Day.
They bring in the dude from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, right?
Then I guess we go
Apparently, someone asked that. Someone in the comments asked that on the website. They're like, okay, so because apparently this takes place after Tokyo Drift, where they like, is he in this? They're like, oh yeah, he's in it, but for like 2 minutes. And that's what I thought too. I'm like, what?
That was my favorite dude.
That's what I thought too.
Like him as an actor, he's terrible. I guess he will only act in roles where he gets to do that part with that accent, where he has to play that country kind of guy.
But that's his accent. That's how he talks.
Yeah.
But you're talking about he has to do a role that allows that makes sense for it.
He will not change his accent for roles.
Okay.
Anywho, that dude was like the cool. Well, not the coolest.
Not the
let's be honest.
But it was better than.
But Tokyo Drift was the best Fast and Furious in my opinion.
I'm with you on that. I mean, it was better than 1 and 2. That's for sure.
Yeah, let's be honest. I don't know about 4, 5, and 6, but out of 1 and 2, oh my god, I was like sitting there like, oh, these movies suck. And then when Tokyo Drift came out, I was like, whoa!
Yeah, 1 and 2 were really bad. But, I mean, but yeah, from what someone said, I could be wrong, but apparently, yeah, he's in the film, but he's only in it for a brief second when Vin Diesel goes to him and he's like, hey, I know who killed Han. I want you to join us to get him. And apparently, he turns him down. He's like, I'm not about that revenge. But
not about that revenge.
But the weird thing is apparently before Fast and Furious 7 started filming, he said he signed on for 3 films. So maybe now that they got revenge, he's going to appear in 8 as just like we're not getting revenge anymore. We're not just robbing banks. I don't know. Yeah. But apparently, so this this series has gotten so ridiculous. If you want to watch something funny, watch Dorkly's Fast and Furious explanation. But apparently, 6 involves car terrorists. Mm-hmm. Did you know that? Car terrorists. Apparently, they're stealing cars from around the world. They're literally car terrorists.
Car terrorists.
It's weird. It's really weird. But I don't get the appeal of these movies.
You're not supposed to.
They're so bad.
Do you like cars? Do you like fast driving? No. That's the thing.
I drive a sedan. I go the speed limit. What do I care? It gets
Yeah,
me
dog. You need to
from
drive
point A
a,
to point
you
B.
need to drive a 93 Honda Station. Whee!
The one that goes, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I've got one of those, basically.
Yeah.
So without the
do you got the
buds.
Whopper or whatever? It's called? Fucking. Oh my god.
Those people are the worst.
You know what's funny? Apparently there was a discussion on Reddit, and it became its own subreddit. A discussion between Fast and Furious and Transformers, and like what makes one better than the other because they're both terrible films in essence. You know, became a big deal on subreddit on Reddit apparently. But
I'll be honest, man. I like Transformers more than I like Fast and Furious. Unless it's Tokyo Drift.
no, I'm with you. I like Transformers because Transformers is just dumb fun. You're watching robots beat the crap out of other robots, and then in Fast and Furious, you're just I don't know. You watch. I don't. But the thing
The
is,
problem with Fast and Furious, they don't have Shia LaBeouf.
yeah. You know what's funny? So there was an article that said that apparently the majority of people who saw Fast and Furious were Hispanic.
I mean,
There was a survey taken apparently at opening night, and apparently the majority were Hispanic.
I will say this.
If you love cars, I mean, more power to you, I guess.
Opening night of Fast and Furious, I drove by a movie theater. Because it was where Barnes & Noble...
Did everyone had their tricked out cars in the theater parking lot? Like they were like, yeah, Fast and Furious, brah, brah.
So let me let me even put more into this. Around my place where I live, every Sunday, these guys go to In-N-Out. They all have tricked out little Hondas, tricked out little import cars, and they race. You know they're racing.
Oh my god.
They're
They're douchebags.
Yep. So they all meet at that In-N-Out, and then they all go out together like in a convoy.
Oh my god.
And I saw
They're
those
like
same
Biker crew.
I saw those same 7 cars at the movie theater. And I was as I was driving by, I was like, "Oh, you're all the worst."
You know,
I mean, I get
why,
it, you know, if you like the movie,
but
but
why? They totally would. Why would they do that? Like they're totally fitting. They're totally stereotypical at that point. Like, come on.
Do you think it's
You know?
funny that Marilyn Manson went to Denny's and got punched in the face?
You know, I did read that online though.
I didn't read that. It was funny.
Is it funny or not funny? I don't know. You laugh.
That's sad.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it was a story. You know, like, oh, the Manson got punched in the face.
But is it comical? Like, is it okay to think it's funny, or is it not?
Oh, I guess I don't care. If you think it's funny, you think it's funny. You know, I think it's okay, but I
think it's something that happened.
Do you know why he got punched in the face?
I didn't read it. No.
Neither did I.
Probably because it's Marilyn Manson, and people just put a bad image to him.
True that.
Anywho, yeah,
I don't know. I feel like it's such a corny thing.
yeah. I don't know what exactly to call it, but
Well, it's funny. So like they started off as, you know, they had the whole. The first 3 were very much about cars and racing,
Yeah.
and like, it was just, and they kind of weaved in that undertone of like a theft into it, kind of like a Point Break. If you ever saw Point Break, which was like, you know, they had the whole surfing and it was all extreme, but at the same time he was an FBI agent undercover trying to get the bad guy. Some cheesy story like that, right? And now they've gone from that to just straight up over the top action, and they don't even. It's not really the cars are no longer the front center, because in the first few it was like all the cars are what was up. Like they did press events showing off the cars. Now in them they don't even care. They're just like the cars are now kind of the background.
we got
overall
these cool
heist.
cars, but check out these awesome heists. It's like Grand Theft Auto. It's like watching Grand Theft Auto heist.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean,
Because they spend the whole movie planning it out, doing track times to see if they can do it,
yeah.
and then they do it.
Well, but at the same time, it's not. They're not all about heist. They're usually like this one. The new one's about revenge, getting revenge because they killed one of their own family. I'm serious. If you want to watch a funny video, you gotta watch that. Go to dorkly.com and watch Fast and Furious in like 3 minutes, and he's just like, this movie's about family, and then he has like little popsicle stick characters like Vin Diesel is family here. I want family.
I'll watch it after this. You guys should also go watch it after this.
We're promoting another website, but I don't know. Fast and Furious is just so ridiculous. I'm gonna wait till it's online. I keep telling my girlfriend I want to do like a Fast and Furious marathon where we just watch them all.
You should not do that to
She
yourself.
says the same thing, but I'm like, I kind of want to
I
do
feel
it
like
just
I
because.
feel like you'll get hurt.
Get hurt?
Your brain will get hurt.
it's gonna be like this. All right, let's start this. Fast and Furious. Sit down, ready. End of them all. My brain is just cloud.
Yeah.
What is it? The Family Guy scene when he's like puts in the tape. He's like, "What's all the commotion on this tape?"
I mean, I'm serious though. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not that bad of a movie, but
I hear they're not bad, but I just can't get into
I
it.
watched 4. I watched 5.
I watched.
They were all right.
I only watched
1, 2,
up to
3.
4. I didn't watch 5, 6. I haven't watched 5.
I haven't seen 6 or 7.
We watched 5.
I did watch 5.
Okay, yes, I didn't watch 5. I only watched up to 4. I don't. Why did I watch 4? I think someone I knew had the DVD or something like that, and I don't know.
Something more or less.
But
It's all.
oh man,
It's all right. I wouldn't do it again.
no, you wouldn't do it again.
I mean, I watched 3 again.
I think
I
we
really
all
like Tokyo Drift. I really like Tokyo
Well, I
Drift.
think it's because we
A lot
just like
of
the
people
Jap. Well, yeah, that everyone considers that kind of the worst in the series. I think
I
it's
know,
'cause
and
it's- it kind of is. It's really. I mean, it's got a little Bow Wow for crying out loud. Because
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Little Bow Wow can do no wrong.
I did like his Hulk car.
Yeah.
The whole like the punches coming out the side.
They called him what? Twink? Yeah, they called him Twinkie.
the white guy or the black
No,
guy?
what guy?
Did
They
they?
called him Twink.
Really?
I think.
I thought they
I
called.
think
I thought
they
they
did.
called. What was it? Sean is the guy's name in the movie.
No, they called him-
I will say I did not like the ending though. The freaking Mustang against the
Oh,
Japanese
get outta
car
here. That's
as
never
they're
gonna happen.
drifting down the hill. I'm like, this is just awful. Like,
It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was.
I love-
that was where you took away respect from me. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. This
I love, well, because the thing about that movie was it's like, it doesn't matter how old your car is or how new your car is or how much power your car had. It was your ability to drive the car, to drift in and out, all that stuff. And it was like, where are you going with this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like, if you look at like all these movies, nah, man, we need bigger and faster cars. Like, that's Vin Diesel. This is the biggest ride we've ever done. And then it's like Fast and Furious 7. This is the biggest ride we've ever done. Fast and Furious 8. The Rock. It'll be The Rock. This will be the biggest and baddest ride you've ever done.
Did you? Have you seen that photo of the Rock where it's like Dwayne Johnson, him in high school? He's like the Rock, and he's buff, and then like the third panel's like mountain, and he's just a giant.
I don't know. I just feel like it slowly went like this.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, from my viewpoint, it's going like this. From everybody else's viewpoint, it's going like that.
that's what I think too. But the funny thing is I find it funny how so many people go for like the cars. Like you said, you're these douchebags who drive these souped out
They're
cars.
not douchebags. They just have their own fascination.
But they go to this. They go to see this movie, and they have these tricked out cars. But it's like the movie's not about cars. It's just
yes,
about.
it is.
It's about doing
the
things,
staple of what it was about cars.
the staple. That staple's no longer there. I feel like the director came in, whoop, used the staple remover and popped that out.
Okay,
and
let
he's
me
doing his
ask you
own
this.
thing.
Let me ask you this: were you thinking about seeing that new Adam Sandler movie where they're in the video game world?
Pixels?
Yeah, Pixels.
No.
Okay, were you gonna see Wreck-It Ralph, or did you see Wreck-It Ralph? I guess
Yes.
it's a video game thing. It's usually a Pixar movie. Where's your excuse there?
No, it wasn't a Pixar movie. It was a
Or Disney,
it was
Disney animations. Anywho, did you see because video games run it?
There's even
Is that
video
what
games?
is that what
Or
connected you?
Did I see it? Yes, I will admit
Yeah.
yes.
See, you like video games,
But
but
wait-
they like cars. But they like cars. That's it. That's the staple.
But the thing is that it's moved so far away from that. Like the movie's really technically, if you think about it, it's no longer about cars.
Yes and no. They've got cool cars in it.
Cool cars. So does
Cool cars.
Transformers got cool cars too. That transform into fucking robots. How cool is that?
Whoa, those are robot cars. Those
Robots.
aren't original cars, bro. Those are robots that turn into cars.
You know what's funny is that's the other thing too. I feel like the press Transformers does more press events regarding the cars than Fast and the Furious does now.
Different strokes for different folks now, man. They've got a successful brand name now. They're gonna make money. I don't blame them. I'm probably gonna go see Fast 7 or Furious 7 or whatever.
I'm gonna
they
wait
wanna
till it's
call
on the internet.
it. Yeah, so you can buy it from iTunes, right?
Yes.
Yep. Anywho, tell us what you guys think below. Let us know why Travis is wrong.
We both said we don't like it. Why would I be wrong?
Because you're wrong. I mean, I'm right still.
All right. Well, anyways, let us know what you guys think. Like, subscribe to the usual. Check out the other videos. We're gonna plug a bunch of stuff. We got our Two Broke Dudes channel. We got me soapboxing, just ranting about random stuff. We also got our TV show that our webisodes we're trying to prove. A little behind on those, but hey, we're back now here. We're gonna try and crank those out. Probably not next week. We'll find out. We're gonna get back to those if you enjoy those.
Yes.
And we also have Chance trying to drink a Guinness for the first time on there, which seems to have gotten quite a few views.
Yeah. It's ironic.
Ironic, but I think
People actually want to see me drink Guinness.
well, it's funny is the face.
The drinking, and it's just like the crushing oppression that I've realized what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh.
Drinking.
Wake up. Drink. Go to
Roll
bed.
it up. Drinking. Oh, yes.
Shout out to Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar. Till next time, guys. Stay rich to the nuts.